What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. My name is Jeffery Scott Mitchell, coming to you live on Memorex from the ultimate remote location default route. And just let me say, I love me some sidewalks. I'm back. This is my first walk back after my 2-day tap out, where I got a hotel in Austintown at the Wingate. I got the suite. I think it cost me a couple $100 for 2 nights or something like that. It was kind of pricey, but I had room and I was comfortable and it was clean and it was quiet. May have even been too quiet. No, it wasn't too quiet because there was a family next door to me. You know, they provided just enough background life noise because out there I didn't see too many people. And that's another thing I want to bring up, other than the fact that I love me some sidewalks, and other than the fact that this default route that I take for granted. I mean, I've been doing this for a few years now, and it's a good walk. It's a very good walk. You know, I got sidewalks all the way, and I appreciate that now. Now that I've been out there, when I was out there, I guess at 46 and Patriot Road or wherever I was, I don't know, unincorporated, incorporated, I don't know how you want to call it. Out there where truck stops was, like, and it was off Interstate 80. When no sidewalks. You learn to appreciate sidewalks when there ain't no sidewalks. So, it's good to be back. My daughter picked me up. We went and picked up granddaughter. She's in a good, quiet mood. She's not agitated. I'm gonna try to keep her unagitated. I ain't gonna pick with her, get her riled up, try not to get her riled up. She didn't want to go for a walk with me probably because she wants to go to dance class, and the concept of when dance class is, you know, as far as time goes, it's hard for her to get a handle on that and a good understanding of that. The fact that you don't go to dance class for another 4 hours, that you can go for a walk and go to dance class later, you know, that's kind of hard for her to conceptualize, if that's the word I want to use, if that's the proper word. So she didn't want to go, and I was like, cool. You know, I'm gonna get all the time I can. My time will come. My daughter is off today and tomorrow, so, you know, we're gonna have a full complement of family time over the next couple of days, and Thursday night or something like that, things go on. People get moved, people go there, people go here. I think my daughter goes to work. But I feel rejuvenated. I think that's the main thing. I feel rejuvenated. I needed that time. And just let me say, with respect to all the people who do this full time and don't get any days off, who can't tap out. No, raising family and that family unit and the development and maybe even evolution of that family unit may be one of the most important things in the universe. Of course, next to motherhood, it's probably the most important. Mother is probably most important, and family's got to be next as far as developing consciousness. If consciousness is the highest thing in the universe, the development of those consciousness has to be up there. And the family aspect and the family influence on individuals and consciousness really has to be a big part of it. I ain't going, these people crazy. I'ma wait. I guess I'm waiting too long. Now it's changing. Who's that, Jump? Who's that, DOS Effects? People be listening to their music, don't they? Shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it, baby, shake it. Sound like Dallas Effects. Anyway, in the development of the family unit and the family structure, basically the development of individual consciousness begin with the family life, family at home. So that's just very important. And for those of you who are doing that day in and day out, who can't tap out, you know, go through the struggles of that. And for my family, pretty much, I don't want to say we ain't worried about money, but it's not like, I guess I don't want to say we're not worried about money, but, you know, we comfortable. And so not to have that and to have the support, and I wonder if we really have support. I mean, we do. I mean, because it really is only my daughter, grandmother, her mother, her mother's husband, and the father and his family. So I guess there is a support group. And I guess I'm in there too somehow. But compared to what they do, they on the front lines, they on the trenches. I feel good to even put myself in that loop. You know, for the little bit I do, the little bit of money they get out of me, or the lot of bit of, or the medium amount of money they get from me. You know, when I come back, dropping here, dropping there, you know, I do my, you know, I play my part and I babysit a little bit, but no, not the day in, day out stuff. But they love it. They love it. It's exhausting to them, but they love it. I don't. I would much rather be doing something else. I wonder if they want to sound derogatory about it, because I'm being in this position. I'm proud to have this opportunity to be a father. Granddaughter's a good kid, not a problem at all, just exhausting. And basically, I just want to editorialize that. I don't want to complain or demonize it or whatever. I just want to editorialize my experience in this, because it's a thing. It definitely is a thing. And so, but basically I say all that to what? I say all that just to say that I'm back and I'm out walking by myself on streets that have sidewalks. My default route is so comfortable. You know, I've been walking this for years. I can just walk this probably with my eyes closed. Very familiar. There's nothing like the default route. There's nothing like a good default route, like at home. Default location, default. You know, you just kind of lock in and you just go. Your body knows it. You're looking around, the weather is nice. I don't know if it's humidity, whatever's in the air is soft. It's kind of windy, as you can see, if you can see. But it's cool, but not cold. And the wind is soft, the air is soft. That's the way I like to, I don't know, I should Google it and see what the proper word is, because I'm sure I ain't the first person to say that. But the air is soft and it feels good on my skin, it's comfortable. This is what I grew up with. You know, I didn't grow up in the desert, so I'm used to this kind of humidity or whatever you want to call it. And I'm wearing too many clothes as usual. I got on long sleeve. I got on a t-shirt and a long sleeve shirt. It's just the way I roll. It's good to be back. It was good to see it. It was good seeing granddaughter. You know, my daughter, after 2 days. And I was like, I know you missed us. She was like, nope. She was like, nope. And I knew what she meant. was like, I feel you. I feel you. It was good to get away. Again, what I was saying was, much love and much respect to the people who can't get away, to the people who can't, you know, step away and have a moment, have days to themselves for whatever reason, which I would find very hard to believe, as this is so important that you gotta have a break somewhere. You gotta have a break. You know, I ain't talking about dropping your kids off at a playground and leaving for a couple days or nothing like that. You know, they gotta go. There's gotta be a break. I think there's gotta be a break, or there's gonna be a break. And like I said, I did 10 days. 10 days straight. And for me, that's a lot. I did pretty good for 10 days. But, you know, I had nights where I was alone, but it ain't enough. I need to be able to shut down like I did for these 2 days. I mean, shut completely down. If I know granddaughter is gonna be there, or, okay, sleeping at night, you get sleep, but you know in the morning it's coming. It's gonna be, as soon as it wakes up, it's gonna be in your room when the party starts. And the little night, you know, the overnight thing where you might get a break, it's not enough. It's not enough time. Because you're thinking about it. You're thinking about, you know, when it's coming back. So to be able to say, look, I got 2 days. You know, I can just exhale and just sit, watch the game, lay in the bed. You know, just, I feel I needed that. I needed that. Just think about the things I want to think about in my head. Still ain't did no work. Maybe I'll do something when I get back today. And maybe I'll stay off the Black and Miles until this evening. That'd be nice if I could do that. These people don't stop. They will run you down. So we'll look at it that way and see how that goes. As far as my return, but I feel good. It was good seeing her, good seeing people. Started messing with her, and then I noticed the mood she was in, and I started antagonizing her a little bit, and it was fun. But I didn't like her. Her reaction was a natural reaction to me antagonizing her. But I said, maybe I don't want that. Maybe I'm not gonna, you know, go there. I'm not gonna go there. We're gonna keep it nice and, you know, I ain't gonna antagonize her, because she at the age now where she come back at you in her own little way. You know, her response to my, even though I'm playing, you know, and she got more energy, so she gonna win. If it came down to it, she gonna win because she got more energy. And I'd be like, okay. But once you start playing with them, you know, you can't stop. And I realized that years ago, decades ago, with Keegan and Lark. It was kind of sad, but I did stop and realize, whoa! I did kind of stop and realize, see how people be? I did kind of stop and realize I can't play with them. You know, because they're kids, they don't know when to stop. And once you start, you know, so I was like, it was kind of sad. You know, I got to an age where, you know, you can't play with them like that no more. Because they think they can play with you like that. And that's not the case. So, you know. So we'll see. So we got 2 days. Tonight, tomorrow night. And she goes away for one night, comes back in the morning. Then I think I got heavy duty Friday, babysitting duty Friday. I don't know what's Saturday, but, and they say all that, you know, and like I said, I'm not complaining, I'm editorializing. I know I ain't doing shit, you know, this little bit I'm doing, it's nothing, I know that. And then for my birthday, I'm gone for 3 more days. But this time, I'm staying at a casino, so there should be people around, thank God. Because I always take off on my birthday. My birthday, I don't share with nobody. I don't compromise on the regular days. I damn sure ain't gonna put myself in a position to where I gotta listen to somebody else or you know, anything on my birthday. My birthday is I'm in complete control, 100% unadulterated, you know. So I'm gonna take off the 3rd, get a room to the 4th to the 5th, come back Pittsburgh. That's gonna be fun. Just to, you know, have that time. So I really can't complain. Then a few days after that, I'm on a plane back to LA. And then got about 2 weeks before I got to schedule work. Probably need to go to a therapist. I got to figure out how I'm gonna negotiate not taking the Zoloft and not doing a therapist. Maybe I schedule some therapist visits. Today's Tuesday, maybe I can get one in this week. Just to make the time off and disability look respectable, if that's the word I want to use. Uptown Pizza closed. I guess, what is it, Tuesday? About 1 o'clock, I guess. It would be closed, huh? This place be booming. People come here. I think kids like the pizza. Jesse and Paisley go there all the time. In fact, she be knowing the people that work there and whatnot. And I be seeing a lot of people in there. There's the old Dairy Queen. Oh, car wash is open. Last few times we walked by, it was closed. Granddaughter didn't get to see a car getting washed. And when she was little, or younger, little, whatever, and the rinse would fire up, it was scare, she'd jump, she'd be startled by the thing, and she'd be like, I don't want to go there, I don't want to go there. So of course, I wanted to go there. Look like they're doing some work. Look like they're putting in some work in the old car wash. Like they're doing some work there, doing some renovations. Kind of windy out here. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Hopefully the wind guard is doing with this. Oh, sandwich factory. Maybe I can do sandwich factory. He ain't looking. He ain't looking at all. He ain't looking at all. They don't be looking. They be like focused on their one thing and they routine and what they used to doing. Anything that's outside of that. This probably goes for everybody. And for me to say that life is more simple, for me to think that life is more simple back here and the people are more simple, and I don't mean that in a condescending way or as a put down. Life is just simple, basic. And again, I'm not saying that as a put down. They get locked into their ways, and that's how it goes. That's what it's about. This is probably not an intellectually driven culture. More physical, more hard work and brute strength. That's the way I look at it. I could be wrong. Hopefully you didn't hear that, but feels good to get that gas out. Wonder where he going. See him across the street. They was walking together. Looked like they got a kid. Then he crossed the street. I wonder where he going. What he doing? Look like she waiting. They're turning around. Probably went over to get a vape or something. I like being in people's business, because I don't see enough people. I don't see enough people walking these streets. Hopefully at the casino. I'm gonna be in a casino, for crying out loud. Wait a minute, I just did 2 nights here. I went from the 25th to the 27th. It's the same 2 nights. Is it the same? 3rd. 4th, 5th. I come back on the 5th. I think that's right. I come back on the 5th. 2 nights. I guess 2 nights might be good enough. 2 nights is probably good. Two nights is probably good. 2 nights might be the sweet spot. 2 nights might be exactly how much I need and stuff. 2 nights, 3 days. They're checking out at noon. They're checking out at 11. It's a thing. It definitely is a thing. They're checking out at 9, checking out at noon, 11. Get a late checkout. And I just happened to be, for some other reason, I'm a Wyndham Gold member. So I got a late checkout for free. That was kind of nice and cool. I guess because I rented Super 8s in different Wyndham hotels. I'm a Wyndham member. So yeah, you get free checkout at noon. It's like, all right, thank you. But it's good. It really is good. And I probably present stuff like I'm complaining, because it's easier to editorialize that, to use, maybe a less enthusiastic emotion to describe. It's easy to describe what you don't like. It's easy to describe what you don't want. What bothers you pops right out. Inconsistencies, mistakes, or whatever pops right out. So I really don't want to complain. My weight is up, deservedly so. but it's not going crazy. And if I eat salad tonight and do right, that would be a big help. But I don't think I am going to, because my daughter's off for the next 2 days and food is our thing. Food is our thing. Food is our thing. There's a Caribbean place right around the corner from her. That might be fun to try. They got food back here. She said she wanted pizza. I was like, we just had pizza. She was at work, she wasn't there. Just had Wedgwood too. So and I had pizza and I had wings. So maybe we do the sandwich factory. Finally, after all these years, after all this time of talking, do the sandwich factory. Only been walking for 26 minutes. Seems like it was longer. Seems like it should have been longer. But I think I started it. I thought I started it. Maybe I didn't start it as early as I thought I did. What do I want from the sandwich factory? Do I want a cold cut sandwich or do I want hot meatball with sausage? See, I like hot sandwiches. Or a pastrami. How about a pastrami Reuben? Ooh. Like from Togo's. Ooh. Maybe I'll Google their menu, see what they got. Granddad got dance class today. So that's the thing. Thank God for sidewalks. Love me a sidewalk. Like a straight shot. I really do take for granted my default route here. I really do. Because it's right through Youngstown. Now, I agree, I do get tired of being on this damn street. Pretty much everywhere we go involves me going on this street, driving or walking. So it's like, God damn, give me a break already. Pretty much is always on this street, from one end to the other. And as many times y'all done see me walk up and down this, like, you know? How's that? Is that stupid? Put it up like this. That something. See how I look? Am I too close? I don't want it to be too close. I remember one time I was like, or something. It was all up my nose. You can see boogers and whatnot. I kind of like it like this. But it's kind of hard to hold. Gotta hold it up that angle. The more farther out it stretch, the more it takes to hold it up. Put it down like that, so. Yeah, it's a good life. It is a good life. Yeah, I gotta start doing some therapy sessions. Maybe I'll do 2 a week or something like that. So I can go back and say, I talked to the therapist, you know, we worked it out. And would I be lying? I don't think I'd be lying. Well, you know, I gotta tell the truth. I'm saying, you know, I talked to, and develop coping skills. What I think was, last person I talked to, my only therapy session, was I guess we kind of, it got resolved down to, you know, basically me being sick of the job. I ain't got anxiety, I ain't got stress. The rest of my life seems to be cool. It's just I needed a break. I do feel pretty good. I swear I feel like I can go back now. I really don't believe I'm just saying that. And I got a little over a month before I have to go back. I should be well ready by then. Oh, my password gonna expire. I'm gonna have to call in. I'm gonna have to call help desk. I'm actually, what I was just doing, I went away. I'm thinking about calling into the help desk where I work at and have, you know, one of my coworkers pick it up to help me change my password. And I was singing in my head, I know you miss me, I know you miss me, I know you miss me, but because the password expires today or yesterday. So, gotta get that taken care of so I can log back in, et cetera, et cetera. Tell them to change it to something. Make sure I can log in. Blah, 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 blah. Check my emails or whatever. Looks like I didn't get selected for the enterprise analyst job, which, you know, that'd have been too much, too easy. Life is good, but damn. I should have to put in some work. I'll keep watching it. I'll keep applying. Maybe even take some classes and some training. You know, even though I'm feeling good about answering the phones, let's start looking, you know, to go in another direction. Start talking to some people, find out what they need, what they can, you know, use in their department, what I should have, what I should learn, so I can be prepared to, you know, make that leap. Get off them phones, baby. But again, if I can do, I did 10 years. Be 10 years. Over 10, might be 11. I think I started in, I think I started in 2014, December of 2014. So it's been 10 years, coming up on 11 years, damn it. 11 years, baby. Can't take a picture. Did I get one? I got it. Here we are. 224 and 7. That's going west. Going west? If that's north, yep, that's west. So that'd be east. I think Austintown is that way. I can't remember. I can't remember. Well, actually, maybe it's north. Maybe it's northeast. Maybe Austintown, I gotta go north and go northwest. Maybe where I was at is like northwest, because 80 is definitely north. We're south of 80. See, I gotta orient myself. I never really oriented directions back here growing up. Like I said, a lot of them cities that I just been going to, I've heard of all my life, but I've never been. Didn't know where they at or anything. Didn't realize how close Niles, Girard, Howland, all that was to each other. And I don't want to go into the whole, as soon as you get out of Youngstown thing. I don't even want to go into that. Now, I will go into this. This part of Boardman, I believe this is Boardman. You see it's commerce, there's stuff going on, there's businesses. You know, not too many vacant places, but even though there's one right there. It's not modernized. It's not overly developed. It's not modernized. It still has an old, not even old school, like a vintage feel to it. And I like that. I like that. See, there's energy here. There's stuff moving. There's open businesses. But it's not all, you know, with that newly kind of look that you get maybe on 224. 224 is a main drag. It goes in Boardman, where, you know, all the modern, I keep saying modern or developed or upgraded or modernized buildings. And, you know, that look that you see all over the country wherever you go. That same kind of thing. I like the older style malls. I don't know, those strip malls or, you know, the buildings like that. And see, I like all that. But then again, like I said, I can come here, I can go up, turn the corner, and get all that brand new, modern, shiny stuff. But when you go past Midlothian into Youngstown, it becomes terrible. No way around it. It becomes terrible. So, I mean, that's the only thing you can say. There's no way around it. It just becomes terrible. It's like this old hotel here. I think it's cool. It's quaint. You know, it's not the best looking. It's not like all modernized. It's not, you know. But rustic, what we call it rustic, I don't know. But it's not, you know, it can be painted, it can be, you know, the bricks can be done better. You know, you see it's a little bit, I wouldn't say run down, but you know, I like that. I don't know what to call it, but I like it. And I really like going around the old steel mills, the abandoned steel mills around there, abandoned buildings around there. Ooh, I really like that stuff. I remember one time I went to one of the buildings back there, a lot of pictures. I love seeing the old steel mills rusted out. And I was even thinking they should have a tour put together a tour of the old steel mills. Abandoned, vacant, even if I was thinking they could, maybe it's on the Mahoning River, have a boat or something go down there. I'd take it. You know, talk about the furnaces and tell the history of the steel mills. You get to see them firsthand, you know, what's left of them, and this and that. And tell the story of how, you know, the men who built them and Carnegie, and all of them, steel, all that played out. It's like this building right here is another one. Vintage, what was the word? What do I call it? Vintage? I don't know what to call it. That mall. Is that a mall? Strip mall? Storefront? Plaza? What would you call it? It used to be called the Borman Plaza. That's what they used to call it. But it was like in an L, I guess. That's more like in a straight line. It was like a corner. I don't know. Liberty Plaza? Yeah, Plaza is like, it was almost 3 sides of stores all the way around a big, huge parking lot. I know you've seen all this so many times before. I know. But anyway, I love it here. Love being back here. I feel good. When I get back, oh, I don't got grits. I gotta make grits. I'm gonna make grits. Probably throw me some sausage in the thing. Get that going while I get dressed. See if I got salad stuff, salad fixes. Make me a salad for the night. Just shoot for that. And then whatever happens, happens. Try to stay off the block of miles until at least later on this evening. Did I tell you I woke up, ate a sandwich this morning so I could take some allergy medicine and Tylenol because it's gonna rain tomorrow? Ask me how I know it's gonna rain tomorrow. My sinuses told me. Speaking of sinuses, I think I took my last 2 pills. I don't know why I didn't bring any more. I think I took my last 2. I'll go buy some more. I will go buy some more. I don't know where I'm gonna get them from. I think I got it from Walmart. Yep, I think they work. I'm taking with the Tylenol. I'm not sure which one did it, but that nasal pain pretty much went away. So I'm definitely gonna probably do that today. I think, probably. Anyhow, Yankee Kitchen, I wouldn't mind trying that. The only thing I don't get up early enough for breakfast. The alarm woke me up at 11:30 today, but I woke up, like I said, at 7, 6 or 7, and I ate a sandwich just so I could take them pills. Because I knew it was coming, and I wanted to give it, you know, some time to kick in, and it worked out. So I might go get me some more sinus and pain medicine. Not so much allergy and congestion, you know, like sinus pain and headache. And take me 2 Tylenol, I took 4 pills. Give a damn, it worked. Ain't had no ice cream. I guess I've been doing good. I got cookies and candy and all this and that, but I ain't had no ice cream. They got handles back here. Handles is ridiculously good. Maybe we can do handles tonight. Handles is stupid good. I think I went out in California too. I went out there, wore my Youngstown shirt to the one out there, and forget what city it was in. It's in the valley someplace. I don't want to say Canoga Park or Topanga or something. He can start with a T. I don't know. Thousand Oaks? No, that's too far. Might have been something like that. Yeah, ain't had no Dairy Queen. Ain't even had no regular ice cream either. And I do believe I got grape soda all ready to make floats. You can get cheap ice cream. Get that big gallon thing of ice cream for like $1.99. Put that grape soda in it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I'm just rambling. Now I am just a rambling. Rambling, rambling, rambling. Rambling, rambling, rambling. Grandmother didn't want to go to class though. She do like going to class for whatever reason. She don't be, it could be any other thing. She'd be like, I don't want to, depending on whatever. But it seemed like she always wanted to go to class, go to that dance class. She seemed to like it. Gotta give her to that. I mean, she is only 3. You gotta keep forgetting that. I gotta keep reminding myself. She only 3. My God, what do you expect from a 3-year-old? Who knows? All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna let y'all off the hook. All of y'all who've been listening to my every syllable, wondering if some great words of wisdom could come out, because you never know. Watch this dude run me over. No, he's gonna wait. I think he is. Nope, he ain't. You ain't see me? Told you. Did y'all see that? Did I get that on camera? Did I? And I don't want to say anything about anything, but he didn't look like he was smart enough to handle the situation. It didn't look like he had enough experience. Let's put it that way. Didn't look like he had enough experience to handle the situation. And I gotta be aware of that. Got to be aware of that. It's like this building here. Vintage. Whatever vintage means. Because vintage can mean if they built it yesterday. It's vintage. No, it won't be vintage until, I guess, so many years from now. I guess vintage may mean 50 years or older. Or that's antique. Maybe 25, I don't know. But I'm sure if I Google it, there's something to it. This used to be a sparkle. And speaking of which, the sparkle that I've been going to, the old nasty sparkle, the old school, rundown, vintage sparkle market that I always go to get my ham salad when I come back, is closing. And I kind of knew it was closed. You could tell they wasn't putting no money into it. I mean, more than once, I went back there and it was ants in the chicken. People have posted, on Facebook, pictures of ants in their chicken and this and that. And, the freezer compartment and this and that. And you're like, how's this chicken staying fresh? This can't be cold enough. Do y'all leave this out all night like this? Because this do not seem cold enough to me. And, and that part didn't bother me. Again, it was more the selection. Seemed like I may be missing out on the selection of things that I can go to. The one in Austintown. This is much better. Quote unquote better. Newer, more modern, more stuff. Bright, shiny. And hopefully the same products. And the chicken, they got a much bigger deli. Oh, their deli is booming. The ones Awesome time. But I like my old nasty sparkle on South Avenue. I'm gonna have to go in there one last time, because when I leave, when I return off of this trip, it might be closed. Hell, it might be closed before I leave. In fact, I heard someplace that the employees found out it was closing on Facebook. Or in news media. So I wonder if they're gonna have like a last day. I would go. If they was having like a last day, I would go there. I would try to hang around. Not just to get, discount food, but, to actually be there for the store. Because y'all see me every time I come back, I take a picture in front of that old nasty store. Well, I got see, it's my store, so I can say it's so nasty. It's like I talk about old Raggedy Youngstown. It's mine and I love it, so I can say it. If somebody else say it, we ain't gonna like fight or nothing, but it'll hit me a different way. It most definitely would hit me a different way. Have somebody else say it. Talk about old Raggedy Youngstown. But so there you go. Uptown Pizza ain't open yet. I wonder if they don't open until on Tuesdays. Maybe they say, you know what? We found out on Tuesdays people don't eat pizza. So Tuesdays we close and we'll open up Sunday, Monday. Have Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday or something like that be their weekend. They definitely do business in there. They definitely do business in there. All right, y'all. All right, Ians. Guess what? I'm swinging on y'all 2 times. For me, for the funk. And for every elementary particle that has ever existed in any atom, in this, or in any universe that ever was, is, or will be. The totality of it all. Theory of universe. Hypothesis of all as one. My name is Jeffery.